It's time for some hoops at the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You take a look at Atlanta. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you know, Kevin, they look like they're having fun out there, a real party. I mean, I love what I'm seeing from them in terms of their chemistry. But playing well and winning games will do it for you. That goes hand in hand. Good chemistry.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Lynn kicks to Payne. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
In the pass to Payne. Lynn kicks to Jefferson. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Hawks passing it around. Horford kicks to Corver. 5 to shoot. Teague for 3. The shot no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the screen. Lynn dishes to Payne. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 5. Carroll passes to Teague. Corver against Lynn. Back to Horford. To the left wing. Corver kicks to Horford. Teague with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Passes it to Carroll. There's the 3. That's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Payne. Charlotte no good that time either.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Horford. And it falls over the rim and in. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Screen by Jefferson. Payne dishes to Batum. Here's Villanueva. And nothing is falling for him right now. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Teague. Four on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Carroll for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Outside Teague. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Charlotte has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Villanueva kicks to Payne. No good from outside.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Rejected by Payne, and he recovers it, and he gets it to go. The Hornets trail. Releases. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Payne's got 7 points in the game.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lynn against Teague. The feed now to Horford. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Korver passes to Teague. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Payne. Nailed from three-point land. Payne's got 10 points. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Earlier, we had a chance to talk with Freak about the importance of his family and family support in the NBA. Well, even though Freak is having success on the floor, as we've seen, Clark, you have to believe his family is most important after hearing that comment.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, NBA life is a challenge.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Payne in at shooting guard. Al Jefferson out there with Charlie Villanueva. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Payne can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He had a nice open look right there. Schroeder's got 5 now.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He dropped in 32 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Outside Korver. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And the rebound goes to Villanueva.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Outside Korver fires from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Payne. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Teague dishes to Jerebko. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Jerebko's got 5 now.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments here.
And another shot. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Lynn against Teague. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 21 points for Freak.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Teague. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
14 foul.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
He hits the second from the line. And so that's the end of the first half. Hornets ahead, leading by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. Welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Teague and Korver are the guards. Damari Carroll is out there with Jerebko. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Hawks trail by 10. Poke loose and stolen by Payne. Up the floor. Look at that. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Villanueva with the steal, and Lynn with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Payne. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Payne's got 25 points.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Teague drives in, and it's Korver in the corner. Horford kicks to Carroll. Shot clock at 5. Here's Teague. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Offensive rebound. And again, the basket is good from Payne. Payne's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
90 seconds now into the second half. Lynn against Teague. Horford with the screen on Lynn. Teague drives in. Lynn with the steal. And again, Charlotte running the court in transition. And Payne slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Batum passes to Villanueva. That's good.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Picked by Horford. Teague dishes to Urebko. Feeds to Carroll. Horford sets a screen for Carroll. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Batum with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right.
Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. First in opponent field goal shooting, second in scoring, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Paz comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Joseph, that's good.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
Good. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And he gets it to go. And it's 37 points for Freak.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Cephalosha. Rejected by Payne. They get it back. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cephalosha's got his first points in this one. Payne kicks to Hawes. Lays it up and banks it in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets fans team. Make some noise!
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Joseph. He's right around 5 points a night.
Hardaway passes to Schroeder. He kicks to Muscala. Outside Holiday. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Payne's got 7 rebounds in the game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Holiday dishes to Muscala. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Hardaway kicks to Muscala. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Now here's Schroeder. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Off target from the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for your Hornets, returning Jeremy Lamb.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells... for Bielitsa. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Payne in a 2-guard. Charlie Villanueva out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Joseph in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Bennett.
On defense, Charlotte. Here's the screen. Payne with it. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Picked by Williams. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Williams, a screen on Villanueva. Hardaway against Villanueva. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to Bennett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Payne. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Boss. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. Jefferson's checked in for Hawes. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Lamb. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Corey Joseph. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Bennett. Urebko comes in for Williams. Damari Carroll's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Korver in for Hardaway. Schroeder kicks to Horford.
That's a wall.
It's hauled in by Villanueva.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The dish now to Carroll. There's the screen. Left block shot on the way. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Out to the wing and stolen by Horford.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark could seem toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Boss. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Carroll, no one around him. Hits the jumper in space. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.